Hello and welcome everybody to a new episode of D6, where I, Yaro, Shien, bring together voice acting friends, abridging friends, and friends in general on a D&D live stream show. And welcome to our 50th episode. Holy shit. And nobody else is on mic, so that's fine.
Just letting you have your moment.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
No, it's fine.
You never tell us when to put mics on.
Usually after I'm done with my...
Normally you do tell us when to put mics on.
You said mics on.
I said, yeah, we're live. We're live, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's not the indicator. You say mics
Whatever.
on. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah. Usually I would like to say as soon as I start my speech, then you guys can go back on mic. Oh God, 50 episodes and we're still trying to figure this out.
All right, let's restart the stream so we don't, Yeah,
We'll start all over.
Fresh.
We start all over. Delete this old one. It never happened.
Yeah,
Right.
it's trash.
All right,
Filled
fuck it,
with
let's do it
garbage.
live.
So,
All right.
so
All right, we'll start over. So hi there, I'm Yaro Shien, and welcome to the 50th episode of D6.
I will end you very quickly. you will meet my endless amounts of wrath, which actually it probably does end, mainly for the fact that a lot of it went into fucking to LARP over the weekend.
I was actually literally about to do a little bit about LARPing when I was imitating you.
This is how you get yourself into trouble, Hawk. This is exactly how you get yourself into trouble.
I'm not in trouble.
You're always in trouble, Richard.
You're always in
Always.
trouble
Only with
me,
the law.
somehow.
I thought that was Sam's job to get in trouble.
No,
There's a
Sam's
weird
job
fucking
is
beetle crawling on my wall.
Okay,
Hold on.
Cause
listen.
chaos.
Listen, Sam's job is specifically to fucking piss me off.
And he's really good at that.
Yeah, he wouldn't
I'm
be doing
applying for
his
his
job.
job
if
since
he
he's
didn't-
He's great at that.
Alright, so actually, I'm gonna let you guys talk about the things that you want to talk about real quick. I still have to set up the camera for the thing real quick. So let me get that set up. So you guys go on ahead. And we're also gonna wait for Sam and Emily.
Okay.
Hello there, I am Yaro Shien, and welcome to D6, where I bring
I
together
swear to
friends and
fucking
voice
God!
actors to play some D&D.
Richard, I hate you.
Double
Richard-
disadvantages for the entire night!
For him only, right?
No one can stop me, you all laugh.
If one of you fall, all of you do.
God.
God damn it!
Why?
God damn it, Hawk. Mass punishment? That's bullshit.
No, don't give me a disadvantage because of him. I've never seen that person before in my entire life.
It's okay, Mina, we all know you've always been disadvantaged.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Wow. Hawk is full of
You
vinegar this weekend. What the
You guys,
hell?
you guys are
I'm
just
right.
Horrendous pain.
fantastic.
Every single moment I breathe
I thought
hurts.
I was the salty one. My god.
I know, seriously.
No, I am legit horribly sick. Not horribly sick, but a little sick.
You are unevenly sick.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
I've always been uneven.
Oh my god. That's terrible. I love it.
That's what happens when you shave without looking at a mirror.
Oh my god.
All the mirrors broke.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but go ahead, talk about your guys' week while I'm sitting here still trying to...
I got sick. That was my week. Actually, no, I am almost done scripting the 4th episode of my new project, which I can more or less confirm Eva's going to be cast as one of the main characters of.
Thank you.
Because I really liked her audition last night.
Yeah, doing it last night at like 1 in the morning for me, 2 in the morning
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
No.
After
That's what
Eva's-
you call a casting couch.
Okay.
It was
Well,
I was laying on a couch. She was in the closet.
I was. I like my closet. I like to hide in there. I'm not coming out anytime soon.
I am scripting for that, and I am still directing people for Friendship Force and A Bridge and Not Me. I'm editing Fate, and Fate and Friendship Force will be put on hold a little bit compared to some of the others, maybe, because I forgot Emily was going to the Czech Republic this month. Not the Emily in the game, Sakura singer who plays Taiga and Sakura and Fade and Rachel and Friendship Force.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, Rachel.
Great, Rachel. Well, I can successfully say that I have finally DM'd my own game. Last night I hosted my own game of D&D. It's a Final Fantasy based D&D game. We're actually getting out of the Final Fantasy era and going into the classic D&D style. Hawk was one of my players.
Yep.
Along with Yomi, Charlie, Skringo, and Shien. So, and as I'm doing this, I am currently editing the newest comic dub, which is not Overwatch. It's actually Ruby, which has Homicidal Teddy Bear, and Skringo. So that's gonna be fun to put out this week.
And I owe her lines when my voice clears up enough to record.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, it's easier for me to do the deeper, like, brown voices than my normal voice. My normal voice actually hurts very badly.
Yeah, that was kind of odd to hear.
Yeah. Like,
I can do something sort of like wrong without it hurting too much.
whereas my normal voice, it feels like someone's just dragging sandpaper down the back of my throat. It's weird.
Okay, yesterday, the 11th episode of Stickbots Off the Grid, in which I once again played Tammy, came out, which was fun. And also, on my own channel, I actually uploaded something, like, I'm so proud of myself that I uploaded a 45-second video, which was just... which was a one-take cover of Everything Stays by Rebecca Sugar, in which I plubbed the lyrics, and it's not very good, but I posted it anyway.
Hey, you sounded beautiful, though. Shut up.
Thank you. Other than that, that's all for me.
All right.
British girl.
You're still waiting a bit on Emily
And Sammy.
and Sam.
Who knows if he's even playing? He hasn't said anything.
He hasn't been active in a few days.
I'm worried.
On a technical level, you're also waiting for John, but John is working as fast as he can to get there.
John was already in the call, so he didn't count.
Yeah.
John, yeah, but John's
Sam
not
is
here.
probably just laid up some like hatched den in New Amsterdam, in Amsterdam or somewhere.
Oh my god! If he was in Amsterdam, I'd be in Amsterdam, dude. Don't play. My god.
How old are you now?
21.
Okay.
She'll always
I
be
keep
my
forgetting.
little sister, though.
I always
Oh my-
forget. That's why.
Oh my god.
Just always need a thorough reminder.
Oh my
Yeah, I
god.
know.
Even if I wasn't, there's nothing you could do. I'm living in another country on my own. I'm fine. Sure, there's no food
Doesn't
in my
stop
fridge.
me from being stream mom,
And
okay?
I never sleep, but I'm fine.
It does not stop me from being stream mom.
I'm
I
fine. Oh my god. Okay.
If I had Amazon Fresh on my own account, I'd send you money right now. Or send you food. I send you food. Lots
Well,
of it.
they
Oh my
acquired
God,
Whole Foods,
yes.
so you'll get more food now.
Yes, I fucking love food. Yes.
It'd be weird if you didn't love food.
God, send me Velveeta mac and cheese. It's so good and they don't have it here. It's horrible. It's completely horrible for you, bad for you, but I freaking love it.
It tastes disgusting. I don't like Velveeta.
Oh, my heart.
I hate Velveeta.
Ah, her heart double.
I feel so attacked right now. Oh my god.
You shouldn't. We're not saying anything to you. We're just saying we don't like the taste of it.
Oh, no.
Oh, you big baby.
Are you trying to kill one of my players?
No! I'm just making her have a massive heart attack. That's not me killing her, that's her kilking herself.
No, Doctor Who made me have a massive heart attack. I'm just sad.
Oh, yeah, I said I don't like it either. Yeah.
Oh.
Consensus, we don't like
Your
Velveeta.
Your opinion about food doesn't matter to me, Richard. I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
you,
wait,
lady.
wait. I
I
guess
am
I
a
do have
goddamn
one.
great cook.
Just my
I do
wife
have-
and my mom.
I do
You know,
have
I'm
one
leaving the
more
game.
announcement.
I'll let Terry give her announcement that I'm leaving because Mina insulted me.
Aw.
Just
You
so
would-
people aren't too, just so the audience isn't too shocked, because I know they care so much. But this is going to be my last game for the next month, so let's make it a good one.
Yeah. In light of that, for the time being that Tara will be gone, a player will be joining us beginning next week. She is Homicidal Teddy Bear, as everyone has, I'm pretty sure, gotten to know her from the many streams that we've been with together. Do look forward to that. Her character is going to be a very interesting one, I hope.
Oh boy.
Can
Is
we?
she joining our team?
She'll be joining,
My daughter!
us during the time that Tara is here. Or
But like,
Tara
so
is
is
I was
she
not.
gonna-
is she gonna be
I
team,
was-
you know, screwed for the
I
tournament?
was gonna ask though, could we get Sam in our team since we're losing to Tara?
I mean,
If Sam's around,
be-
oh my
if
god.
he be-
Yeah, if he's even playing, if he's not too high to play.
Or if, yeah.
Give her
Or
the benefit of the doubt.
NPC Aria while we're doing tournament stuff?
No. Not for the time being. There was already
He
some stuff
couldn't
already.
pull
decided.
off a good enough Arya. I don't trust him with my character.
Listen, if I got a month off and no one was allowed to touch my character, then Tara gets a month off and no one's allowed to
Yeah,
touch
but Mina, you didn't leave when we were in the middle of a tournament arc.
Oh, that's okay. Come on, we have A team and B teams. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean
I
to
want-
like screw you guys over or anything.
No, you're not. But fuck you, Mina. I wanted to win.
We're gonna win. Don't you worry. I have to win. I've got no choice, Richard.
Yeah, but no, we got and I'm just worried because we'll be down to someone.
It's understandable. So.
I'm not blaming Tara or anything. Just kind of worried we're gonna get.
Sorry, it needed to happen.
Sorry.
All right. So, any other announcements?
Doctor Who's destroyed my entire life. That's pretty much the only thing that's happened for me this week. Yeah.
You and every other Brit.
Oh my god, no, it's not.
No,
It's not.
Go
go to downtown England and tell me that's not the truth.
England! Oh my god!
Downtown London. You know that. You know what I meant.
Downtown London! Which part is that? The southeast, the southwest, the northwest, the northeast?
Southwest area.
Do you know which part that is?
Southwest.
Let's
I've
try.
I've been to London before. I just forgot what province it was.
Province!
But
Oh my
the-
Forgot
god!
the name of
the
London.
Tom Baker love is so real over there.
I'm having an aneurysm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Downtown England!
Oh.
Did they already get rid of the old Scottish guy? Because I liked that guy. I thought he was a good doctor.
His,
No,
2
Peter
episodes and
Capaldi's
Christmas
still
special.
here!
No.
Peter,
You ever been by the Budweiser Gardens, Mina?
No, because I don't walk around Pea Gardens.
Okay.
Downtown England.
Oh, shut it.
Sorry, I can't. Oh my god.
That was the most American statement I've ever heard, either.
That's amazing.
You.
One of my favorite people. Please don't ever stop.
I hate you, Mina.
Oh my god, Richard. I hate you too. Get out.
You're making me cry on the inside.
I make everybody cry. Not in good ways, but still, the sentiment is there.
Okay, if I ever
Well,
meet
if
you, I'm gonna
anybody
slap you
doesn't-
for that one.
If anybody doesn't mind, I have a quick announcement, and that's that my friend Glasses Chan 38 on Twitter has started streaming the Stormblood expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. That's the MMO. I don't know when or where she's live, but if you go there, I'm typically on stream with her, and the game was broken the last time I was playing it because nobody can advance in the main storyline due to a very annoying glitch. And the community for that game is exploding, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's the worst launch ever! Game's fucking broken, unsubbed!" Like, they're going hand fist over crazy. It's pretty bad.
What, the extension broken?
Yeah, so the problem is, to sum it up very quickly, there's a certain quest that everybody's trying to do that puts you into a separate world instance. And the instances are being so flooded that there's not enough instances for everybody to get through. So the people are literally bottlenecks standing there trying to get into this one cutscene. And the worst part is the quest is called Best Served with Cold Steel. So everybody's like, Cold Steel the Hedgehog blocks your path. So it's been pretty bad. It's been really bad. The memes are horrible. I hate them. Anyway, that's it for me.
Oh, that sounds fun. Oh! We got new character art drawn by the lovely Gregzilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
I was
on
gonna
the
get to
stream
that.
right now?
Yeah,
It's
it's
live?
on the stream right now.
Oh, yeah, look at that proper Oscar, who's not in that golden mess that still looks
I'm
lovely.
still
I love it, but this
green.
one's better.
Yeah.
Your complaint is, your complaint is
Blame the
only as
artist.
valid as to the fact that that is the character race itself.
Thing is, there's like
There are
three
some.
different
There are-
colors.
So you wanted
of
to-
There are some
half-orc.
You
as
wanted a
variants.
brown-
You're not a
Yeah,
variant.
it's a brown half-orc.
That's okay. You look fly. Don't worry about it.
No, I feel personally attacked because it's the third set of art we've gotten, and I'm always green. I think it's a great looking art. I think it looks awesome.
Keep in
And
mind,
you shall
this
always
is
remain
at the graces of a very generous man. considering how much I've asked of him and how much I have been able to do in return.
And like, look at us. We're so cute. Look at Monda. She's such a cutie. Oh my god, I love her. Oh my
I
god.
love
We-
Arona. Arona looks so adorable.
I want an animated series so bad. So bad.
I want an Arona plushie. Can I get an Arona plushie?
I want a Monda plushie.
I want a Joseph little action figure with that axe in his hand.
With optional butt harmonica.
Oh God, I forgot about the butt harmonica.
Jesus, don't remind me.
Oh, Jay Smitty, you got asked, what is your favorite Final Fantasy XIV class?
Paladin all day, every day, my dude. Warriors of righteous and holy light, my friend. Come on now. 555, come on now. Playing the Paladin in D&D, playing the Paladin in 14. Oh yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
fly.
Well, we see a pattern of repetition there. And
Look, just because I love my Knights of Righteous and Holy Authority doesn't mean you gotta go stereotyping me or nothing. I actually, my second favorite
you
class
stereotype yourself.
would probably be White Mage, followed by Ninja or Monk. Switching. I prefer the tanks, honestly, just because yeah, they're really fun to play, and I have a lot of fun just sitting there and soaking up all the damage. I don't know. And everybody looks at you like you're the party leader, and it gets me all worried and shit. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know why you people are waiting behind me. But MMO things.
Amazing, truly amazing.
Alright. I just remembered the last time because somebody thought it was a great idea. Somebody thought it would be a great idea to tag me and then everyone retweet and then notification sound pops up like 20 times.
Yes,
That's
My
what
phone's
happens.
muted.
I live for those moments.
Did you actually mute your phone this time? Did you catch it preemptively?
Yeah.
No, I had a situation where I told two of my friends, stop tagging me and stuff, and they proceeded to do that for the next 2 hours.
That was Hunter and Yomi, wasn't it?
No, that was Pyro and Yomi.
Whatever. Same
Alright.
people.
All right, so first of all, in my list of announcements that I want to get through. So first of all, things that I'm going to be announcing tomorrow. I'm going to be announcing who is playing Welf, who is playing what characters for episode 6. I would like to announce today a good friend of mine known as Rodcaster. I've been watching him for a while now. I got his demo reel. I really like his demo reel. I like the things that he's been doing. He'll be playing Welf starting episode 6, in which I do want to thank Ben and Azer for having to step in during the last episode. I will not forget his graciousness. Another thing that I'm going to be talking about over on the Patreon, in which I'll be talking about some of the stuff for the beginning of summer, because the Summer of Fundraiser will be starting relatively soon, in which the main goal is to try and reach certain goals during the summertime, while also giving limited edition, like seasonal reward kind of deals, in which I'm going to try and see if we can make that a seasonal thing where we can try and do something absolutely different. Should we achieve a goal, or hell, if we get enough like patrons, like we have over 100 patrons now. We're over $500, which is one of the full-time goals, but even now, like, that's still like within a certain area in which I cannot like say is ultimately stable just for me personally. But the main goal is to start moving this channel towards becoming a larger channel eventually. And one of the other announcements I'm going to be talking about is Moonshine Animations and I are working together, and we will be posting stop motion animations on my channel. We're also going to be seeing other people who will be posting towards the channel as well, as a way to kind of just make this like a multi-personal channel where we can post a lot of content consistently, while also being able to make new content and promote new content, and also just try and make this more of an entertainment-based channel, instead of it being ran just by me and where I have my limitations as a creator. So, that being also said, I know Quiz Guru will be joining as soon as we figure out what's going on with his current logon series. Ava, I've already talked to you earlier this week. She'll be helping me with any analysis videos in the near future, in which once I have all the outlines set, I'll send that to you, Ava.
Thank you.
But she'll be working as an editor on that. Tara, you'll be posting, I believe, Mob Psycho when it's done over on the channel as well.
Yep.
And so, you know, stuff like this where we're going to have multiple people posting on a channel. We're going to kind of make a collaborative channel in the near future, and hopefully the name Yaro Shien on the channel will change to something that is more team-based and more collaborative, and we'll have more people that are even on D6 where we'll start posting onto the channel as well. As for further announcements,
If I could interject, that sounds fucking awesome, and I'm hyped.
I'm looking forward to it too. Another big thing that I will be announcing, over on the Patreon, we will be attempting, should we reach a certain goal, to making a personal website where we'll be able to post videos there instead of just on YouTube. I do have a set plan to how we will be able to do it. I have been talking to the ever so lovely Kaiser Neko from Team 4-Star about how to start a website. He's given me so much insight. I love the guy. And so once I have everything planned out at the end of summer, there is a huge chance that there will be a website specifically for this collaborative channel so that we can finally step away from YouTube and we can finally start posting content where, you know, we're not at risk all the time. This also opens up a lot more possibilities. Should we want to do something like gaming? Should we want to do something like more live action stuff, which I'm trying to also do here? There might be possibilities to doing even probably a news thing. We don't know just yet. There's a lot of things on the table that hopefully will be coming out relatively soon. So, that being in mind, these are the plans for the summer. We'll be giving you guys updates at the beginning of every D6 episode, as we usually do. And I'll be updating the Patreon relatively soon as well. I know I've been just trying to talk about that a lot, but it's just, considering how much time I have, I'm very limited about it. So, with that in mind, do expect over the summer, there'll be plenty of changes that will be coming to the channel, to this channel as well, to the Twitch channel, to the YouTube channel, a website, more people posting onto the channel itself, and just more overall cool stuff that will be coming out very, very soon. Just that this is a setup month. Next month will also be kind of a setup month. But next month I will intend, this is my intention, to try and get How to Be an Adventurer episode 6 out. And then somewhere between August and September, we're going to have How to Be a Soul Hunter come out. Also, maybe in August, this is a strong maybe, me and the guys from Fat Dog Studios will be coming out with a new series relatively soon as well. There's a scripting session that will be happening relatively soon for a new series that we have just been overly excited about doing, and I'm looking forward to the writing sessions. I'm looking forward to working with those guys relatively soon. Huge shout out to Gregzilla for the new character portraits for everybody. For all of our main cast members, I absolutely love them. Once again, this is at the good graces of a man whom I have asked a lot from and have not been able to give back too much, so hopefully in time that will change. I know that one of the other biggest things is that there is no longer a chat box in there. Like I said, this is one of those big changes. We're going to just start moving towards this kind of format, and also hopefully relatively soon I'll be updating the format as well to where we will be including a new layout to where I'll be able to big screen the battle mat, and where we'll be able to minimize all the characters off to below the Dungeon Master set. So hopefully once I get around to the Photoshop elements, I'll be able to start working on that. Let's see. Last thing, as usual, if you wish to support both me, both the show, just everything that will be happening in the near future, there is the Patreon, in which that helps a lot in the long run. They come with rewards, and also there is the also if you wish to just do a one-time donation, or if you want to do one big donation and just, you know, that's also cool. There is a link to the donations for that. Also, hopefully relatively soon, this is something that I've been talking about personally with some of the patrons, is that we might set up a reward system for people who donate as well. I know it'd be basically the equivalent of getting the same kind of rewards for Patreon, but only if you want to do it once, and then on top of that you'll get like access to the Discord, which is currently patron and close people for me for the time being. So yeah. Also, you get to hear me say a very particular word whenever you donate to the stream as well, or a very particular thing. So, I think that is everything. I think that's all my announcements for right now. Can somebody double check on Sam and Emily real quick if you guys have their contacts? see what's up with them, and
Have not gotten anything back from Sam.
All right.
Same.
He's probably at work today, which he did warn us, so I'll be aware about that. And somebody double check Emily, because she did say she was tired from coming back from Korea. So I'm wondering if she's just okay or if she's just too tired to play.
Yeah, I messaged her as well. So.
Yeah. All right.
But that was a couple of minutes ago, so it might take her a bit.
All right. Let's see. I'm died from seeing in the class list. I don't. A fidget spinner in the class list?
What?
What?
What did they mean by a fidget spinner? I don't know what they mean.
Somebody jokingly online decided to make a class for D&D called the fidget spinner class.
God.
Oh.
I'm guessing that's the post that they're talking about.
Yeah, because it said they were looking at
Hey,
classes.
hey, Bridge Alliance, thank you for donating. And as always, when somebody donates, which I might not do it for $1 anymore, but to anyone that donates, let me get some of that cocaine, yeah, baby.
God.
Oh my gosh.
D6 was a mistake.
D6 was a mistake.
No, there is no mistake when it comes to Dr. Roxo.
The cocaine class is growing.
Yeah. Yeah, the joke is that the joke is I don't ever use the money for cocaine, but also I do like cocaine money. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I don't spend your guys' money on drugs. What are you talking about? That's not cool, bro. All right. As far as things go, I'm gonna have to say we'll go ahead and probably start. And if Emily comes in, that's great. All right. So, access my wonderful iPod. Who remembers Arcade Fire? Because I do.
Yeah, I remember them existing.
Yeah, I do.
All right. So, and here we are.
Start performing next month here.
All right. So, where we last left off, our adventurers had practically taken the day in order to rest up, gain some new items, begin their investigation around Aurario in order to find the Shadow Agent. And in doing so, they found new allies, as well as some brand new items from the ever so prominent Arvello. In order to seek more information, they tried to enter the Shadow Agent's office, and in trying to do so, they were met with deadly lasers.
I got better.
Deadly lasers. And in which, after some investigation, they somehow came across a magical little fairy or pixie known as Mirel, in which they had gained this new ally in the Feywild after she had accidentally found herself inside of a pot that the Shadow Agent had bought earlier that day, or the other day. In doing so, the members gained a new ally, and they continued their investigation. They have found a letter from an individual known as Serena Tana. She was waiting for the Shadow Agent, as well as Tiny Nuggins in the library of Alanon. So, after meeting back with Arvello, dropping off Elaine, who is now being protected magically, the party, now having a new base of operations, decided to go and reach out to Serena Tana, to which they were met with someone with a bit of an attitude, and as well as her bear Tauntaun. After a bit of conversation, they found that they had a mutual ally, mutual friends, and she revealed herself to be the current champion of Malora. And that is where we had last left off last week. So, Braun, Arya, I believe also,
Joseph was with us.
yeah, Joseph, you guys are currently in the library, kind of standing a bit in awe as this individual had immediately revealed herself due to your associations. So,
Question: does Braun know her relation to Alana?
Alana, did you happen to tell any of your party members of your ancestor?
No, I did not.
I thought she did
I
during the whole Tiny Nuggins thing.
I only told them a little bit, mostly about my immediate family, but not anything about ancestry.
Okay. Because Malora only revealed your ancestry to you during the rescue arc for Halicia.
For Halicia. Yeah, which was
Okay.
so long ago, I can't
Right?
remember
It's
that.
been over a year. So, with that in mind, you do not know Braun.
Alright, didn't think so. Just one double check.
So, you happen to have a bigger party, or are we just going to try and attempt anything on our own?
We have a few others as well. They're back at the Shadow Agency.
I see. I don't particularly trust that place. I've seen a few staring eyes to it. Is there any other places that we may group and rest up for the time being? And
Double check, make sure my ring's not, or coin ring, it's not going off, right?
it's not going off.
Alright, cool.
We have bartered for a safe haven at a friend of ours named Arvello. His shop has an extra area that we're going to stay at.
Alright then. I'll be sure to give him your name, and we will meet there, and then we will discuss further plans.
Hello.
Hey, Emily.
Hey.
Yay!
Hey.
So you got my
Oh.
message?
I've risen from the dead.
Oh, Aaron, you said she was in the
Oh, yeah.
library also. But she
Arona.
wasn't with us, she was just like sitting
Arona.
and reading a book.
Yes.
You are, during the last game, you were, kind of just reading inside the, library of Al-Anon, kind of getting your hands on whatever books you can for the time being. You are currently with your party, but you're just a bit off to the side, still kind of reading. Do you wish to rejoin them?
Sure.
Alright, Arona. You immediately, seeing the conversation going on between your group, you are immediately met with Braun, Joseph, Monda, and
Arya, not Monda.
or Arya.
Yeah,
Uh,
Manda's somewhere else, I think.
The mess hall, you said.
and Arya.
Yeah, mess hall, getting coffee.
Yes.
You were met with a woman, fairly tan-skinned, light brown hair. Seems to like the color green as per her leather armor, and several other nature-based looking colors, and also like earthy browns and whatnot.
Okay.
Yes. She is carrying a strange-looking bow, but she does seem to hold herself up very well.
Okay. Who is this again?
This is Serena Tana.
You haven't met her yet.
Yeah, she revealed herself as the current champion of Malora.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, hello. I saw you staring at these individuals, and who might you be?
I am Maruna. I run with this crew.
I see.
Just recently, though. I don't really know entirely what's going on.
She looks over to you, Braun, kind of looking a bit strongly. Are you sure we can trust this individual?
She's young, but so far hasn't done anything to warrant distrust.
I see. Well then, I'm glad to make your acquaintance.
You too. Or me too.
She's a little hyper.
I see. Well then, I will find you at the magic shop, and we will discuss further matters there.
Okay.
And
You remind
Before she leaves, like, he just kind of like,
you really remind me of someone. I just can't quite put my finger on it.
She gives a slight nod, and she gestures towards Tauntaun, and Arona, for the first time, you get to see this bear of some fairly nice fur, shifting blacks and whites and kind of yellowish. This is known as a twilight bear, a very rare breed, pretty much well known in Hollingrad.
Oh, what's it doing here?
It's owned by this woman.
Oh.
And it gets up. It's pretty small for a bear. It seems very young. And it gets up and it gives you a nice stare. It kind of rubs itself up against you, and then it follows Serena closely behind.
Okay.
So.
I miss Professor Maku.
Swear. All right, so.
I'm gonna kill you.
So,
I'm gonna kill you.
While you guys are heading back, Manda, Oscar, and...
No, wait. Oh,
Jay
no,
Smitty's not back yet.
He's not
Oh.
back yet.
Oh, so Manda, what are you doing?
I
Who's
don't
with
know.
Jay Smitty?
We were gonna. I don't know.
All right,
Fill
Manda.
time until
I need
time
him to
until
be
John's
here.
back.
Yeah.
All right, then, Alana, you're on your own. What are you doing?
Well, she was guarding Elaine
Oh,
at Arvella's.
yeah, you are.
We put
currently,
her,
Yeah.
the Fug, and Shay in charge of keeping an eye on the
Okay.
line.
Okay. At this, Lana's pretty much just at the table at the very far end, watching Elaine and writing out letters to family, father-in-law, Helicia, and one to Baganin. Just a short one.
All right,
Just saying hi. Basically, her way of text messaging.
all right.
Fuck you with an arrow up your ass, you scaly bastard.
Oh, no. What I said to him in the first letter was way worse than what this one is.
I know, but it's just a reminder,
Just-
like, fuck you.
Okay, you ever seen that scene in How I Met Your Mother where Robin just calls her ex-boyfriend and just calls him and seriously, I will kill you kind of thing? Yeah, that's her.
All right, noted. Alana, you notice Arvello also within the same room. This is a pretty sizable room. It could hold many individuals. There's a few small tables off to the side. One big table, which looks like there are several glyphs and inscribings onto the table, onto the walls. It looks like this room is magically barriered from many, many different effects. As you try and understand what these are, it's so beyond you. It's another level of Arvello that you are constantly reminded that this is an individual of much magical prowess. After what seems to be a short time for you, Alana, you see Arvello enter the room, also carrying a small stack of letters. He finally sits down and he begins to kind of go through them. Well, quite a impressive past few days, I would have to say.
You're telling me. So, how can I help you, Arvello?
The best that you can help me with is just by continuing on buying my magnificent wares.
As always. By the way, you wouldn't happen to have any of them with you right now, would you?
You're inside my shop, of course I do.
I mean, everywhere's your shop, but...
No, like we moved into his shop last game, Eva.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You notice,
right.
on one of the corners hanging up is that giant bag that he was carrying, on the way in, when you first saw him. It was the, where was it?
Is that magnificent bag of holding?
It's a giant bag with several bags of holding attached. With several bags of holding pockets all around it.
I'm just picturing like the Happy Mask Salesman sack.
Practically.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Uncle Pockets from the Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't watch that, so whatever.
Okay. Alana's just gonna look around for a little bit, and she's gonna be. You wouldn't happen to have any spell books, would you? I'm just trying to master different kinds of. I'm trying to master different crafts, and if I can learn one by reading, that would actually be more to my benefit. I'm tired of just standing in the background. I'd rather do a little bit more than what I do.
I might have a few books that I keep on my shelves that I tend to stash away on my own. Sure.
Okay.
So he leads you out of the room and he puts down one of his letters. Letter just obviously open to be seen. Let's see.
Okay. Is it enough for me to be able to just peek, or would I, or open it enough that I can read it from where I am?
You can kind of read. It's like it's sprawled out on his countertop to where like if you just look at it, you can, if you get a good reading about it, like perhaps a sleight of hand check, you might be able to get quite a bit from the letter.
Okay. I will do just that. Sleight of hand.
All right, go ahead.
And I.
One.
Huh?
One.
Started this game off.
All right. Well,
Great.
here's the thing. The sleight of hand of check was for you to see the letter without Arvello noticing. You obviously, as you look, like, without really recognizing you doing it, you kind of just stand over the letter, reading it. The letter itself reads about Arvello's niece coming by, in which by his request to her parents that he wanted her for a while in order to kind of learn some new alchemical abilities, get to understand the business side of magic, and also being able to learn different kinds of magic, as well as, you know, being able to craft some brand new items as well. You could also read, like, in some of the words of this individual, Sal, she's very excited to come by. She's very excited to see her uncle. She is still relatively new, but also skilled at adventuring. She's been doing a few missions at the behest of her family. But yeah, she's going to be coming down to visit Arvello for a while. And Arvello as he looks back and he sees you reading it. Ah, yes, my sweet niece, Sal. She'll be coming by for a while. You're interested in meeting her? I'd be more than happy to introduce her.
At this, Alana kind of like jumps a little bit, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it was just, you know, there, and I'm sorry if I'm prying.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Well, alright. I have quite a few books at my behest. Let me see. Pulls out one of the books which reads on mostly about stuff like about monsters and understanding like who they are, where they're from, like the description, their lore in general. It by magic will tell you mostly about a monster that you were trying to find out about. Very useful for tracking.
Okay.
There is another book, which, it deals in being able to, you can create a, basically it's what's been happening to you guys a lot actually recently is being able to, knowing a individual, you can use magic to scry upon them. So, very useful if you should know about stuff like that.
Okay.
Let's see. I think there was one more. I have, usually. Let's see. See. Oh. There's also one last one, which the spell book kind of talks about being able to magically turn your body into a misty form, a gaseous form. Kind of good for, you know, escape. Kind of good for being able to get out of sticky situations. Let's see. This is just basically a third level gaseous form. And those are all the books that he has currently that he can give you.
Alright, and then Lana looks at both the monster tracking book and the scrying book, and she says, how much for both?
Well, for the scrying book, I would probably swing that more towards 1,200, and for the monster lore, I'll probably say 750.
How about both for 1,800?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. That's 23 total.
Let me double check his
Hello, motherfucker.
things. Funny thing is that you guys could actually go watch the last stream video and find out about Arvello's stats. I redid some of his stuff. Let's see. Oopsie doodle. Here we go. All right. It's going to be. What did you get?
23 total.
23. He gives you a strong look. Well, I did say you can help me by buying my wares. All right, 1,800 fair.
Okay.
And he of course writes down his general contracts. You pay him, you fill out the forms, and you now have the 2 books. It does take a usually a short rest to learn these spells, should you want to spend the time in doing so.
Yes, I will actually spend my time while looking over Elaine to read the book on monster tracking.
All right. So
Scrying can come at a later time, but right now it's more her. She wants to learn more.
all right. So with that in mind, we'll update your sheet later for the spells, and then
Okay, awesome.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that later this week. All right. So with that amount of time, Braun, Arya, and Joseph, you guys go and seek out the rest of your friends. John, are you back? Nope.
No, I guess not.
His
He-
message was something about leaving in a huff.
He just requests that him and Manda had an argument and he storms off.
That is exactly what I requested, and you guys got to it before I could run back to my phone and unmute myself. Yeah, Oscar leaves in a like a tiffy, like a genuine anger.
Unless you
off.
wanna RP it now. Do you have time, or are you going home?
No, I'm still working. Unfortunately, I can't. Sorry.
Okay, we'll settle it later because I have no idea what you wanted to do. I completely forgot, honestly. So yeah, Manda and Oscar had a fight. There's trouble in paradise, I guess.
I guess so. We can witness it. We'll just say we swung by to pick up
So I guess you
Manda
could
and
just.
Oscar from the shadow.
You swing by. You swing by. What you hear Oscar say is like, "I can't believe you let your dad go like that," and then he storms off.
Oh shit! Oh, I can't believe I told Oscar. Damn, I didn't think I was telling you that yet. Oh well. Oh, yeah. Oscar storms off.
All right.
Reveal it.
Joseph, meanwhile, just goes, "Hey, what's it talking about? I'm right here."
Oh god.
Because he's Joseph.
Actually, Joseph is not with you.
He was in our group.
Joseph ducked out. He went to go
Oh.
investigate on his own because he's big
Hell-
I wish he'd
nuggins.
told us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's big nuggins.
Anyway, we see, I guess, Mondo, do you walk outside when we
No,
approach
I
that?
think you guys walk in, I guess. I think Mondo would just like stand there and be like pissed off. That's the
I
kind of
guess-
person she is.
I guess we go into the mess area and see Manda.
Yeah.
Are you
Braun.
okay, Manda?
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Want me to go throttle Churchy over there?
No, it's fine. Though, yeah, I'm surprised you're not asking what he meant when he said, "I can't believe you would let your father go like that." No questions raised. Nothing for me to deny. No, okay.
Well, if you let me say so.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, I respect your privacy.
Thank you.
We secured lodging with our fellows, so we're packing everything up and heading over there.
We're not staying
It's
at the
just-
Shadow
it's
Agency.
It's just a hideout. You're not moving.
Oh, I thought we were staying over there. Okay, never mind.
No, it's just a
All right,
hideout.
never mind then. Okay. Just from what you mentioned earlier, I thought you were referring to we were doing that. Okay, never mind. So scratch that.
Is there anything you want to talk to us about, Manda?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
In due time. No, not right now. We just had a fight. Don't worry about it.
Trouble in paradise.
Sure.
All right. So,
Could always be worse, Manda.
When has this group ever been paradise?
whenever I'm with Arya.
Aw, that.
Aww.
Oh.
Cute.
Oh.
Alright. So, you guys managed to convene. Oscar, he's off on his own, kind of a bit in a huff. You guys head over to Arvelo's. Before you guys end up getting to Arvelo's, though, an individual, Alana, as you're kind of reading, an individual enters and she gives her name, as well as one of your group members' names, Braun, and she is led over to this room in which, the moment you see her, you immediately remember this woman. You saw her in the Church of Malora, within the Cathedral Ward, over in Hollingrad. Oddly enough, she looks a lot like you. Only human.
Okay.
Oh, hello? Sorry to interrupt.
Excuse me? Who are you?
My name is Serena Tana. I was sent here by a group of individuals who I met at the Al-Anon library. I am looking for the Shadow Agent, and as well as Tiny Nuggins. Friends of mine.
Well, they're not here right now.
Well, that's why I'm here. Your friends will be joining us shortly. They were getting the rest of your compatriots as well.
Okay, is there anything I can help you with? As she says with a very concerned look, like she doesn't really understand why this other woman's here or why she looks like her.
You needn't have to worry. And as she begins to look around, she sees Elaine, and she looks at the Fug. And then she also looks at Shay. And immediately she goes from being this upstanding and very proper-looking individual to immediately walking over to these animals. And she's like, "Is this your dog?
Yes, that is my companion.
Can I pet
That
him?"
is... Is she going basically, puppy?
Oh, yeah. You can
Okay.
She's holding back as much as she can.
Okay.
Question: Is the Roxo still holding a knife in his mouth?
Raxo still has the knife in his mouth. I forgot about that.
Raxo still has the knife.
Okay. Okay. Alana goes over to the pets and immediately takes the knife out of Raxo's mouth so he doesn't cut himself, and just puts the knife in her back pocket. And
That's what I'm mine.
I'll get back to you. But she asks Shay if it's okay, and let me see what his reaction is. He rolled a 5.
All right. So however, Serena Tana is going to make a she's going to make an animal handling check. Giving which that's going to be a 20. Unnatural. So, assuming Shay, she goes down and she's like, "You're a precious little thing, aren't you? You're so precious." And she's scratching all the right places, too. She's giving him the best scratches ever. And Shay immediately, like butter, melts in her hand. Just currently just going, just being the best, like, handler ever. Like, you've never seen Shay like this before, who is completely now submissive to this individual. And she's
just picture he just flops over on his side.
Basically with giant battle armor.
He flops over. He's like, "Oh, you want your belly rubs? You want your belly rubs? You do." And she's going all the way. She's the whole mile with hanging out with this dog. Oh man, she is. You can immediately tell. As you also see, there is a pretty small, almost young bear sitting in the corner. Like you can tell, much like you, probably a ranger.
Okay. At this, she looks at Shay, who's acting like a baby right now.
Traitor.
Yeah, basically saying traitor. And she's...
It's like, oh, don't worry, I'm very good with animals.
Yeah.
And
Serena,
but
was it?
yes, and by the time she's finally gotten up to Raxo, and now Raxo's starting to get a couple of good scratches under his neck. Like, you are just so adorable. You're a fuck, aren't you? You're so rare where I'm from. And
Don't scratch him too hard; he will explode.
Oh, you can. Oh, Raxo's getting the best rubs ever. Like this isn't a fug that's being treated with a lot of respect somehow. They're fugs.
Mona treats Raxo with so much respect. Excuse you.
Yeah, but this being a fug, like is like this is
You
just...
treat him like a chihuahua in a rich lady's purse.
No, Raxo. Oh my god, Raxo's my pride and joy. Oh my god.
And
that's the same thing rich ladies say about the chihuahuas in the purse.
Oh my god.
And
by this time, this nice looking bear finally comes over and kind of just knocks her on his side and is like, "Oh, don't forget, I won't forget you, buddy. You're my buddy. You're my buddy."
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
She is such a nerd for some strange reason. Like, this is the only environment does she not act like a complete, just like she's usually an upstanding citizen. This is not an upstanding citizen. This is someone that really loves animals. I'm much better with animals than I am with people.
Alright, and then Lana just looks at this woman going, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" As she looks at Shay on the floor, still trying to reel back.
Oh yeah, she's now sitting her back up against the bed, or the bedding, or what is a bunch of boxes with bedding on top of it, where Elaine is laying down. She has her back up against, and now all the animals are on top of her, and she's kind of just going through all of them. Nope, I think I am absolutely satisfied while I'm here. So, how about you? You, an ally of Braun and, whoever the rest they were.
Aria did introduce herself. Joseph introduced himself as Big Nugs.
Wait, are we all there? I'm sorry.
No.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
Okay.
just...
You're almost there.
We're just chilling.
Alana just says, yes, Braun and I have a friend... Well, I can't call it a friendly history anymore, but,
Still
we're
fairly
still...
friendly.
Yeah, after the last hash he did to her, she kind of... She's a scorned woman. She'll take it.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. She don't...
She was irresponsible.
Yeah. She kind of, like, took things out on him, and she's sorry about that, but she won't say it. But,
You said she's mad at him still, though.
yeah. Because he threatened
not
her. He
didn't
threatened her with
threaten
the voice. With his voice. Remember, for women, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And Tara and Mina will agree with me.
He
It's
sounds like
true.
he eats like 70 packs of cigarettes a day. He can't help it.
So,
He doesn't smoke them, he just eats them.
so,
So, yeah, she goes, yes, Braun and I are on somewhat friendly terms.
I see.
And do you have a particular interest in my teammate?
Well, like I said, we're going to discuss into finding my friends. How well do you know the Shadow Agent?
I know him a bit. I've been working for him for almost a while. Long while. But not enough to know about him. He likes to keep his secrecy. I understand just how that is.
He's one to not speak too many words. He's very vague. Thus the nature of his people. What about you? Seem very interesting.
Not much. There's not really much to say about me. I'm not exactly a particularly interesting person.
I would have to disagree.
And Alana just crosses her arms, basically not wanting to reveal anything more.
Alright. Well then, we'll just wait for your friends. And about another 10-15 minutes pass, and the rest of the party does manage to finally join up within the room. As you can see now, the rest of the party, you all see this woman surrounded in animals. All but Rial, who is yet to leave its perch, as it looks like it's sleeping.
Ah! Bless you.
With you.
Is Tara back yet?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
First thing Bron does when he walks into the room, he just looks from Alana to sorry, what's her name again?
Serena.
Serena looks back and forth, like, wait. Just look back and forth multiple times.
Seriously, am I the only one seeing this?
Seeing what?
It's like looking into a mirror, except, you know, the ears are different, and she's a little bit taller.
Alana just looks at Serena, like basically eyeing her. I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Bron looks at Shay.
Come on, at least you see it.
Let me see what his reaction is to you. He rolled a 4.
Oh my god.
I don't know what that means.
Shay being not a cognitive nor intelligent being, he kind of just, he doesn't care. He's getting scrunches right now. Arya.
Bron just
Aruna.
face palms.
Arya, Arona, Manda, you guys do notice there is
Yes, I'm back. What's up?
there is a huge similarity in between Alana and Serena.
Mm-hmm. Is she from, like, an
Serena's
alternate
human.
timeline?
Nah,
I think they're just related,
it's a
honey.
metagame thing.
Are you saying all elves look the same?
I'm
No,
not an
This
elf.
person's not an elf. This person's human.
Well, okay. You're saying all of us look the same? Racist.
No.
No, that's not what I was
Really,
saying.
no one is.
What?
Get off Tumblr and get back to the game.
I'm never gonna.
Oscar-
speak
Oscar
any
was saying
words
that.
ever again.
Oscar's not there. He stormed off.
Tumblr exists in this universe.
No, I'm
never-
just
Yes,
saying
it's,
that's what Oscar would have said.
I'm never
Yes,
saying anything
Tumblr
again.
in this universe, Eva, is when you take a drunk guy, you put him in a barrel, and you just throw it out the door, and he just tumbles down the street.
Oh my God.
Alright, well,
That's my kind of Tumblr.
well, practically everyone in the room notices there's a huge similarity between Serena and Alana. Just the way they look. Only one looks
Bron just
slightly taller and human.
Braun just taps Ari on the shoulder.
Come on, at least you see it too.
I guess. I don't know what I missed. So.
No, okay, Braun was trying to point out to everybody that Serena looks just like Alana except human. And everybody's like, we don't see it. And Braun's like, come on, people!
Maybe from a certain angle.
She's spent the most time with me. She wouldn't see the difference at this point.
Alright, Braun looks like,
Okay, Alana, cover your ears.
All right. And I do just that.
Now stand up.
I can't hear you.
okay, Braun motions for her to stand up and walks her over next to Serena. And sits her down next to the pile of animals. And Braun puts her hand back and forth.
Yeah, okay. And Alana just, can I put my hands down now?
So, to everyone in the room, even without the ears, God, they look way too similar. It's almost uncanny. Like, it's basically like as if they were twins.
Are you guys twins?
Alright, Alana just puts her hands down. No, we are not! I think I would know if I had a sister.
Oh, what? I feel like you guys have like the same baby dad. There's too much.
Can I roll to see if Braun picks up insight to think, oh wait, this person's immortal?
No, you know she's immortal. You know.
No. Like, can he roll insight to think, hey, what if she, a long ass time ago, led to she?
Is that her mom? Oh my god.
You can't. I wouldn't say you would be allowed to make that assumption.
Yeah.
Based off of insight.
I feel like it would, because they look identical, and we know she's a ranger. She's a champion of Malora, which, even though Alana hasn't gone into much detail, we know has ties to Alana.
She hasn't revealed to Alana that she's the champion of Malora.
No, but she mentioned to us last
She mentioned
game.
it to you guys, yeah.
Yeah, Alana doesn't know that. That's what I'm saying. Could potentially Braun just from that piece together that maybe this is like an ancestor.
Well, before we really get into it.
Taking that as a no. Thanks.
Before we really get into anything, once again I will tell you all, hello, my name is Serena Tana. I am the current champion of Malora. My ally here, the big bear next to her, this is Tauntaun.
Tauntaun?
Yes.
Cute name.
And Alana just stares at this woman like, okay, just looking at her. Well, the eyes are definitely different. The nose is definitely not the same. Her lips are a little bit smaller than mine would be. And she's just like analyzing in her brain where she thinks the similarities are.
You keep trying to run back to like why you guys look so similar. You are immediately reminded that a long ass time ago, during your communion with Malora, she revealed that her champion is currently human. And thus she reached out to those of your bloodline in order to be her next current champion. Serena Tana, by that definition, is your ancestor from 5,000 years ago. She is the oldest living human being alive.
Jeez. Why do we know all the banging people? Holy shit.
Our main characters in a D&D campaign.
And she asked, would you happen to know of Malora? Just because this is a human and Alana only knows a little bit. Not enough to be able to retain information that well.
Like I said, I am the current standing champion of Malora.
Yeah, I think I remembered hearing about that. And she just does it with such disdain, like, yeah. Well, I've done one of the tests for the championships, and I could see why Malora would pick such a formidable champion.
Do you know who made those?
I'm assuming Malora did.
I was the one who designed those tests. You get the feeling that the 4 elven clans, as you know it, probably didn't start off as elven. Due to just her pure nature. It seems odd, but you're starting to pick up that the history of the elven clans were supposed to be the unification of human and elves and many races in between. There are, in fact, you know, Puritans within the elven clans, but the main concept was unity during the time before the Faevelmach.
Oh.
You get the feeling that Serena was probably, in a sense, considering the fact that she was the one that, as she just revealed, is the person that designed those tests, she was probably an elven leader. Or one of the leaders of the elven clans before she had left.
Okay. What can you tell me about the origins of our clans?
Well,
Because I only know what they taught me as a child. I don't exactly know the entire story.
well, during my time before I became champion, I and many warring factions came together in order to create a temporary peace, a ceasefire.
Okay.
I felt it necessary to protect nature, and the world itself. It limits its resources when it's being taken from it. It's by the grace of Malora that we have what we have. And when we burn her forests and poison her seas, she no longer gives bounty to the earth. So, me and several of those warring factions came together, and we decided that it would be better to rebuild. This, of course, was before the Faevelmach. We were close. Me and several other elven clans came together and we created the Enclaves. And in order to prove who would lead the people, I created the tests. Once again, by the grace of Malora.
Not to say anything bad, but those tests were genuinely pretty easy. I think the champion would need to make something a little bit harder.
She looks at your arm, of course, with the brand of the dragons. You've only completed fire. Of course it was easy. It was your first one.
I'm assuming that there's going to be 3 more to do of the elements.
Of course.
You think I could get possibly a little pointer? Trying to use her charm.
I'll leave the tests a surprise for the time being. Just be warned that once you complete the trials, you must make a sacrifice for yourself. You must give something up of your own before you can uphold the title of your people, of our people.
Does it have to be a physical or emotional?
Once again, I'll leave that a surprise.
Crap! Alright.
Anyways, to the rest of you. I have had growing concerns over the lack of communication from Balthazar and Tiny Nuggins. This is a continuing issue, at least in my perspective, due to the fact that this is not something that is normal. I've never known Balthazar to be late. I've never known Tiny to be silent. They would have met me by now. But I fear that there is a darker and much more sinister plan at hand.
There's always a dark, sinister plan at hand. There's never been another kind of plan at hand.
Serena.
Yes.
You've been in our clan for a long time, and I assume that you have Malora's full faith and trust.
Yes.
Would you happen to know anything about my particular lineage? All I know is that my mother died giving birth to me, and my father was a human who was never around. But that's as far as I ever learned.
I'm not aware of other people's lineages. Just... my faith is mine. My bond with my goddess is mine. To whom your ancestors are, I'm not aware of.
Damn it, I just wanted her to say that I'm part of it. Alright, Alana just shakes her head and goes back to reading her book. Just not paying attention right now.
Well, I would say that this would be a good time to
Hello, motherfucker.
start being more outgoing. I might have a few ideas, but I'm not too certain about them. I would, however, be open-minded to hearing any of your ideas.
I really don't know what to say in this one.
Well, she's speaking to the whole group as it is.
Yeah, I know. It's just that for me, it's weird. I usually have something to say, but not this time.
I'm back. What I miss?
Serena has a few plans, but she's open to hearing some of your guys' own.
What, regarding finding Tiny and Balthazar?
Yep.
Well, this guy named Arvello has this magic book that can let me scry on people I know about. Maybe I should buy it from him and look up who the shadow agent is.
Already has
And Alana just smiles. You mean this one? And she pulls it from the side of her
He's not
hand.
even
Wait,
there.
but Oscar's
John's not
not
even there.
here.
Okay, yeah, he's not even.
Well,
That's me as a player giving you guys advice.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Could have said that.
Little
I have-
scry. Huh.
I have family on the other side that might have their own methods of scrying, but not necessarily a path I'm willing to take.
I do think it's important for us to keep up appearances for Balthazar so that way, for one thing, his dealings and contacts aren't made aware of weaknesses. Strength is one of the ways he's been able to keep things running so far.
I don't think... Given the situation at hand, I would say... Are things going at all smoothly recently?
As smoothly as they ever are. What I meant by that was, I think it's important for us to continue participating in the tournament. Because we know our enemies are involved, and they are seeking the prize at the end of the tournament. We have additional members of our party who can continue searching. We all have individual methods of communication, contacts that we can seek on this problem.
Alright. Well,
Also,
then.
perhaps mystical means. Perhaps our fellow knows how to scry. Maybe we can request that he see if he can pick up any information about their location.
Alright. That's one option.
I honestly think we should just trail one of them, or try to find a scent of any sorts. And
We've been doing that all day. That's how we found her.
I meant we use different tactics to do it. Everybody splits up, finds out individual information, we reconvene, and then we come to a conclusion on what we do. Honestly, us staying together at this moment is not the best course of action.
I agree. Everyone should at least pursue their own method. And should we find anything, send a Harmy's message to the rest of the crew, and then once we find out any information, we will rendezvous back here, and we will reveal what we have.
Anybody have any opposition to that?
Nope.
That's what I wanted to say. Doesn't really matter, so no.
All right.
Testing.
Something to note.
Are you,
though.
Jay Smitty? Are you home?
Yeah, and I even got that new dynamic set up, so we're up in business, baby.
Hey,
All right.
Yeah.
we can have a real fight soon.
Well then,
God.
Right.
with that in mind, we'll split up into groups, and then we will pursue our own means. She gets up and she walks towards the door. Anyone willing to join me?
And Alana gets up from her area. I will. I believe that I need to get Shay out to get some air. He's been too long cooped up in here.
I know a large group of mercenaries in town. I'll seek them out. One of you. Fuck it, I'll do it. I'll ask Carvel about a scrying spell.
Alright.
I'll come with you, I guess.
Braun, before you go ask Arvello, she pulls out the book. You might want to take this with you.
Which book is it?
It's the Book of Skye.
Why don't you just use it?
Because you were more interested in it than I was.
I'm a barbarian. I can't use scrying.
Give it to me.
I mean, you purchase it. I mean, you can just use it.
Yeah. I mean, I thought scrying was a learnable tactic.
No, it's a spell.
Oh.
I've been told
If
multiple
it's a
times I
spell-
can't learn anything like
If
that.
it's,
So
Okay.
if it's a spell outside of your class, you can learn it through a book proper.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm a barbarian, so I can't learn any of that crap,
Okay.
apparently.
All right, then I'll keep it on. All right.
Or could you use that to track one of them down? You know both of them.
Fine. I'll go do that.
Alright. So, Alana and Serena, you two head off to use more animalistic based tactics to search out their scent. Hawk and Manda, you guys will talk to Arvello about possibly scrying and trying to find your friends.
I was also going to try and hire Marcus and his group, since he has his whole group in town.
Alright. That leaves Arana and Arya.
Emily said she'd be right back.
Alright.
Is Arya going with Braun and Manda?
Yeah. Arya's going with them.
Hey.
Alright. So, that in mind, Alana and Serena, they'll, Alana, go ahead and make a survival check. And
Okay.
Also, that will, and Serena will also have a survival check
Okay.
as well.
Do you want me to do it for just me or for me and Shay?
Shay may also assist.
Okay.
As well
Okay.
as
Survival's plus 8. Oh yeah. 26.
26.
Yeah.
Alright.
Shay had 11. Yeah, Shay had a 19. So yeah.
Alright, with the help of both Shay, Tauntaun, the ever so keen eye of Alana and Serena, you two, as well as your companions, as you begin to first your inspections around the Shadow Agency, you guys do manage to catch a scent. It will lead you throughout the city, but we'll get back to you guys in a second.
Okay.
Arona, you are on your own,
Yes.
left to your own devices to find a method to find your employers.
I mean, she can go with us if she wants.
Oh.
But...
I mean,
Oh,
the party has split off into groups, but if you wish to be a part of a group of 4 or a group of 3,
Yeah, I'm down.
all right. So, you guys, go and talk to Arvello, which, of course, he has been met with a lot of greetings today. So, how may I help all of you?
Well, I told you we wouldn't be buying anything else today, but we need to employ your services once again.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm too poor to purchase anything else, so hopefully you'll take pity on us in this situation and bestow upon us some great knowledge that you've got going on.
Well, she has attitude, but Arya and I have money.
Fair enough. What do you need, my friends?
Well, you know how early today we came in looking for something to prevent people from scrying on us.
Yes.
Now we need to scry to find someone else.
Anyone that I know in particular?
That sigh. So fucking tired.
We're looking for the Shadow Agent and Tiny Nuggins.
I don't know who Tiny is. I've probably met the Shadow Agent a couple of times. I'll do my best.
Okay.
Can I
You know the
give
guy who was with us at before our round when we went bought your stuff? That was him.
As I am aware, let me see.
I wanted to jump in with an out-of-character
Alright.
suggestion, but I need to stop because he probably doesn't have that in-character knowledge.
What?
If you have a physical item that can connect back to the person you're attempting to scry on, the attempt is much more successful. Like a clump of hair, an item that the character was particularly affixed to. Anything
Yeah, but
physical
we don't have...
Shadow Agent.
I don't have anything like that for the Shadow Agent.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Monda has a hammer that came from a dragon control orb, so that might be something. Guess he was kind of interested in those.
Let's see here. I'm gonna worry about that. Let me see. Scry. See. All right. Alright, so Arvello, as he closes his eyes and he begins to focus, you can kind of see, you know, the magical essence around him kind of dancing as it usually does. And what seems like a few minutes, I would say, would have passed. And he opens his eyes, looking slightly confused. I can't find him. Not on this plane.
Is there a chance that he's blocking you himself, or...
No.
I was afraid of that.
As in, like, I cannot find him on this plane of
Welcome back.
existence.
What up? Oh.
Arvello basically said he couldn't find our boss on this plane of existence.
My mom made,
Well, that's just wonderful. Arbella, do you perhaps sell any communication devices?
No.
Alright.
They're cute though. I like it.
Is there... If they're not on this plane, with your history and knowledge, can you make an educated guess as to where they might be?
No. Like, if I can't find them on this plane of existence, I would not know where they would be in specific.
I meant like, could he potentially tell us like other planes of existence that could be breached?
There are practically hundreds.
All right, fine, never mind then. All right. I asked about the Shadow Agent's assistant that we can't find either. If you could potentially scry her.
Alright.
He's ever met her.
Alright, I will make my attempts.
Because she's MIA as well.
And as he begins to once again focus to try and find her, you see something with a little bit more, almost like a quick connection. And he begins to focus in. And he opens his eyes again. She's somewhere in a room. A dark and stone-like room, like a jail. It's here in the city, closer towards the center, Crespusk.
Crespus? Alright.
Arvello,
Yes.
how talented are you at sketching, drawing?
Absolutely. I already
Could you... I assumed as much, my friend. Could you draw
Yes, he
us
did
a-
seem quite sketchy to me.
Yeah.
Oh
Could
my
you-
god.
Oh my god.
Could you please draw us a sketch of what she looks like, a detailed one?
Alright. And he pulls out a piece of parchment and his writing utensil, and he begins to draw out what looks to be a very detailed sketch of Nina Wayward.
Shit.
Thank you, and how much do I owe you for these?
Don't worry about it.
Thank you once more.
Well, good luck. And he returns back to his work.
Where was the Bard and Marcus and them said they were staying at?
You're not exactly sure. I don't think.
No, they told me they were staying somewhere. I thought he did.
In this moment, Arya looks at the sketch. But she's not looking at it to see if she recognizes the person. She's judging the quality of it.
It's very,
And-
very good.
Arya decides that it's to her satisfaction, so she approaches Arvillo. Do you do commissions? Would you be willing to draw my
Oh,
OC?
God.
Should be draw her OC.
Yeah.
I,
Oh my gosh.
Don't. I wouldn't. I generally don't take my hand into artistic abilities. I prefer to stick to more of my magical callings.
No, but my OC is so good though. Like, she has a tragic backstory. She's a hedgehog, right? And
Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to
that
stop you
conversation's
right
so
there.
weird.
This is starting to
I'm
get a
gonna
little
kill you.
weird.
Stop!
It's
Oh my
actually-
god.
Percy is actually half tiefling and half orc.
Alright, so Ron, for the sake of the argument, Igniveil would probably be where, you know, he's probably around, which is where the tournament, the part of the city where the tournament is being held for the most part.
Alright, how far from Crispus is Igniveil? Like, which one will we hit first?
Crestpusk is the center of the
Right.
capital.
Are you losing your voice again?
I have 102-degree fever. I'm not doing good today.
Yeah, you guys are in
Wow.
Luxmos. Luxmos is like a 20-minute walk from where you guys are now, or where you guys would have to go to get to Igniveil.
And just as a general question, what kind of establishments are in Igniveil, or are any of the arenas there?
As you are aware, there's the blacksmithing, the fighting schools, and the Grand Hammer Arena, which you guys know is currently hosting the Tournament of Corn.
If possible, I would like to, I'll look over to the rest of the group and see if they're up to taking a stop in Igniveil before hitting Crispus.
Alright. And so you do. And so you do. However, Alana and Serena,
Okay.
as you guys are going throughout the city, you do take quite a number of stops. You do take you go in between from Noxla all the way up to Ventimore, in which then you decide to go to Terravis, which is more towards the farmland area. It's a pretty large field up until you see the giant wall that protects the city. You get a strange feeling as you guys are kind of going throughout the land that there's not too much going on up until you find a small shack.
Okay. Alright. Alana looks at Serena going, should we fuck it, let's just investigate.
Yeah, let's just take a look. And you both strongly walk in through the front door. You are immediately met with a shack that is empty, with a wooden floor and a lot of furniture. Just lots of basic furniture. It doesn't look like immediately that it's been touched, but it does look like it's been cleaned. It's been cleaned recently.
Alright. Let's see. I am going to investigate to see if there's any magical aura around here.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check. Serena will make an investigation.
Okay. 18. You said Arcana?
Yeah.
Unnatural 20.
Alright. And Serena got a 21 for her investigation. Alana, you do not immediately feel any magical aura within the vicinity. But Serena does kind of get down onto the floorboards and she begins to kind of just tap, and as she finally gets more towards the center, she hears a... And it's hollow on the bottom, below the table. Well,
Alright.
I think we may have found our trail. And she begins to push the table over, and removing the rug from what looks to be a secret door leading down.
Alright. I'm gonna roll to see if there are any traps. I'm gonna roll perception to see if there are traps.
Go ahead.
Alright. That is 17.
17?
Yep.
As you kind of begin to inspect the door, you do feel like that there is or as you get closer towards the crack, and you see what looks to be a small contraption, if not carefully taken care of first by a good set of hands, you would possibly set it off and it would hurt a lot.
All right, I'm going to see if I can disable this.
Make a, I believe, if I remember what it is.
It would be
I think it's sleight of hand.
Yeah, it would be sleight. It's either sleight of hand or survival.
Yeah. So it's a sleight of hand check in order to
Sleight of
disarm
hand.
this.
All right. Nat 20.
That's a 20. All right.
Nice.
All right. So
My first one, considering my first roll was a crit 1, I'm happy.
All right. So of course you pull out a few tools that you pocket for yourself, and you manage to kind of stick in a couple of blades and what looks to be a holder for pin, and you kind of hear, and the door pops up slightly.
Awesome. And
Very
as I disable this and just pop it open, I stick a hand in just to see how deep it is and see if I can feel an edge around there.
As you look down, the tunnel does go down to probably about 120 feet down.
Okay.
There's a ladder.
Okay, I was gonna ask, is there a ladder to go down?
Yeah, there's a ladder to get down there.
Okay. Alright. And I'm actually gonna roll athletics just to make sure I don't fall going down this ladder. So I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm not falling.
It's not a rickety old ladder. It's
Okay.
It's a pretty strong and well-made ladder, and you do manage to get to the bottom fairly quickly.
Okay.
Serena does follow behind.
Shay's just gonna stay watch, I'm assuming.
Shay and Tauntaun do stay and watch over the area. By the time you guys get down to the bottom, you are met with immediate darkness. To which then Serena pulls out what looks to be a small ball of light. A light orb. And she kind of sticks it on top of a stick that she tends to carry with her, and she begins to proceed forward.
Somewhere Bella's getting a chubby over someone using a light orb.
Right. So, in the midst of your investigation, I'm going to go back to Braun and the other group. Alright, so, I need you to make I need you to make an investigation check to find your friends.
Send the modifiers fast. I always forget Braun has no modifier for investigation, so it's just a 17.
I got 13.
10.
Alright.
So we're going with the 17th.
Alright, so you guys...
Unless Emily rolls really well.
You guys begin to go throughout the town, through Ignievale, checking through the local bars and whatnot. A lot of the common answer is, I don't know what you're talking about. You try and just give out general descriptions to anybody. And to anybody that does have an answer, they kind of point you into a direction to which somebody says, I don't know, or they point you to another direction. And this goes on for the better part of an hour. And it kind of just puts you into a big circle, and you kind of figure, shit, I can't find him. Nobody can.
Well, that's not concerning at all. How hard is it to lose a human-sized dwarf?
The man's built like a tank.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, but either nobody has seen him or nobody can find him.
Braun looks over to Arya.
I think Duncan got to him as well.
I wouldn't eliminate the possibility.
Oh, joy.
I think Manda just flinches when she hears Braun say that, but, like, subtly flinches.
Do we notice her subtly flinching?
I don't know, do you? I think Arya would, but not you.
Am I allowed to roll to see if I notice her subtly flinching?
Was she subtly flinching?
She said she was subtly flinching like
Oh god.
Then she
Yes.
then she had subtly flinched. You didn't notice.
Because I feel like she was fishing for us to check something.
No, I haven't said anything in a while, so I just thought I'd chime in.
Alright. Do you guys want to go to where we know Nina's at? Just look around there.
Yeah, but if we're going to find Nina Wayward, we should probably find Oscar.
Do we really need him?
Yeah.
Oscar, where are you currently?
Oscar is in a seedy bar somewhere near the center of the city, probably by the arena, listening to people talk about the results of the last match, skulking in a corner, drinking his third cider, and probably a little too crunk to help himself.
Alright, well, we're already in, sounds like pretty much the same area, so let's ask for Oscar too.
You're gonna have to tell me how our fight went, because I don't know.
So, would we like to, in this moment, see Oscar sort of skulking over his third glass and get that scene transition back to the fight that should have happened earlier? Is that how we want to play that out?
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
I think we the way it starts out is that we see the scene where we're back in the Shadow Agent's office. Braun is like, go get this guy a cup of coffee or something. He's all tired. They go down to the cafeteria, they grab the coffee, and then they go walking out or whatever. And they're walking on the grounds of the Shadow Agent's office or wherever we were found that Oscar stomped away from. They're walking in that area, and Oscar goes, I'm just so fed up with the way Braun and Arya are snapping out at us, and I'm just not sure they're really... I don't know, it feels like they're putting us in danger, and they're not putting their all into it.
Nah.
Really? Really?
I don't know what to say.
Not you, talking about him.
Oh, I see. No, I think they're just trying their best in this stressful and trying time and situation that we are in.
How long have you been traveling with them?
6 months.
Six months on and off.
And you
Went
trust
away.
them with your life?
Of course.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't been getting the warmest of welcomes, so.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it's just different with you because of how things went down.
How do you mean?
Oh, you know, they weren't really too happy when you said that you were reporting on what we were doing.
Well, I mean, I guess they have reasons to not trust me, but, you know, I'm a paladin of Palor. It's like you weren't reporting on what they were doing to the Church of Sehanin? No. You were... Did Oscar ever tell her about her running away from the church, or did her dad make that evident when he visited her?
Wait, did you run away from the church, or did I run away from the church? What are you asking me?
Yeah, no, I'm asking out of character real quick. Does Oscar know that you were running away from the Church of Sehanin, that you didn't want to be known by them?
Well, I didn't run away from the church. They sent me on a mission, but I didn't exactly...
Just didn't report back, yeah.
Once I was gone, I was gone, you know?
Yeah. Was that ever a fact that was made evident to Oscar?
I'm sure on a night out it probably was, I guess, when we were drinking. But when she's in a good mood. This is one of those kinds of things. Yeah.
I guess I guess Oscar sort of pauses for a second and he goes, yeah, it's not like you were reporting on them either.
No, I don't think.
You'd think they'd know the loyalty of a big organization like that, bringing somebody up. It's my job, I guess.
Well, I don't know. None of us seem to really have good run-ins with people in churches, so...
I can't imagine why. Anyway, I guess you've noticed this whole scrying business has really got me on edge. Ironically, I guess I just don't like people watching me.
You and me both. That hits home so hard. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, that was really smart of you, though, to fly out the window, because I know those scrying spells, they can only travel so fast. And if you're flying faster than the spell can chase you...
You don't know that.
Really glad you didn't go visit your father.
Yeah. Totally didn't do that.
Monda, you didn't actually visit your father after that conversation, did you?
Well,
Monda? No, what? Well, was he all right?
I don't really want to talk about it.
Monda, you know that we were being watched and you went to go visit him?
Well, what was I supposed to do? We're trying to figure out how to lift this curse off of Elaine. Okay, her soul was taken.
You were supposed to wait till we went to Arvello to get the fix for the scrying. Come on. So your father, how is he?
Mana doesn't say anything. She just kind of like looks at her feet.
Oscar's got this like twitchy twitchy eyebrow, and he's kind of like burying his hands in his palms, and he's just like, Monda.
Whoever phone is vibrating, please make that stop. I can hear it a lot.
You can't... I guess I just hope he's alright, but visiting him like that, you know, it puts him in a lot of danger, and you knew that when you went to talk to him, because you know we're being watched. I can't believe you'd give up on your father like that.
What do you mean, give up on my father?
He storms off. Because I can't believe you'd give up on your father like that, and he storms off.
Oh my god. Give up on my father. Fuck you. No, come back here. We're gonna fight. Holy shit.
This is a retcon.
Fuck
It is.
you.
It is a redcon. Yeah.
It
Oh
is
my
a
God.
retcon, and he has already
can't-
left.
That's not what he said when he was leaving though before. You said
I
something
can't-
else.
That is what
I-
he said when he
That
left.
is what I said. I can't believe you'd let go on your father like that. Which is a really poor turn of phrase, but it's what he said. It's a really poor choice of words, but fuck it. I'm living in the grave I've buried for myself.
See, I thought we were gonna have like a yelling match or something.
Nope, it's just Oscar leaving in disappointment. All right,
Just a
so
harsh exchange
Oscar,
of words.
remembering these thoughts, this whole situation. You're just sitting at the bar, kind of steaming a little over this. I need you to make a quick perception check, though.
Awesome. Did the coffee help me remove my exhaustion, or am I still like paranoid tired?
You're still paranoid tired.
Fuck yeah, I am. Time to roll with disadvantage. Oh boy. Oh god, that was a solid 4. Plus 4 is 8. I am fucking clueless. Fuck me up, fam.
You kind of look around the bar. You see several individuals as they come and go. Some people still sitting at a table. Other people still kind of just getting their drink on right before the big tournament comes around tomorrow. All right, so Alana and
Yes.
Rena, you guys have been traveling down this tunnel for a little while now.
Okay.
You are immediately met with a fork. One direction going left, one direction going right. You're not exactly sure which way what goes.
Okay. If I had a spell to be able to communicate with her, like whispered ear or something like that, I would be able to communicate with her, but I can't. How do we do this?
Who are you trying to communicate to?
No, if we go separately,
Oh, okay.
that way you wouldn't happen to have any way for us to be able to talk while we're separated, right?
Not that I have on me, no.
So our choices are either get even further lost, or both of us take one route. Now, which route should we take?
She pulls out a piece of gold. Head say, I go right. Tails say, I go left. And you take opposite.
All right.
Oh, looks like I'm going right.
All right, then I'll go left. And if I don't see you, well, it was nice meeting you.
Same. I'll send a message. If anything goes bad, code word is Jenga.
Jenga. Okay.
All right. And so she takes fright, and she starts going that direction.
And I will take left.
All right.
Now I'm assuming this area is no torches or anything of that sort. We're just using dark
There's-
vision, right?
Yeah. No torches, straight dark vision.
Okay. 'Cause I need to be able to see how far. I can see up to, what, 60 feet ahead?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just trying not to bump into anything or anyone. So.
So
Right.
as you two begin walking down the this way, it does take you a little while to notice something. I need you to make a perception check.
All right. Perception. 17.
17. About a few minutes in, you notice that the walls are strictly circular. and there's a pretty sizable groove in the ground as you're walking down.
Okay. Okay, I don't like that laugh.
About another minute passes, and you hear like a low rumbling sound. And you look back where Serena had walked. And that low rumbling is starting to get a little bit louder. Immediately, you receive a Hermes message in front of you. Do you wish to open it?
Yes.
Jane.
Is it? All right, and I run back. I run back the way I came from.
You run full speed back the direction you came, and you are immediately met with Serena with what looks to be a giant boulder rolling after her.
Oh shit! And I see this, and I run back the way.
You guys go full speed, one direction, all the way to the back.
Back to before the fork, and as I'm running, I pull her, and we go the left direction. So that way the boulder.
You guys
does not
never even
smack
made
us.
it back that direct. You guys never even made it back there. You guys have to run this entire length.
Oh shit!
Hold
I gotta
on.
run for athletics.
Yep.
I gotta roll athletics, and I have to roll. What is it? Survival.
You guys are running full speed at this point.
All right.
So, at this point, I need you to make an athletics check.
All right. Athletics. +5. All right. All right. That is 19.
19? Alright. Alright. So you do make your first check. As you guys are managing to keep pace, and you guys are not running out of breath just yet. But it's inching towards you guys. I need you to make another athletics check.
All right. 21. That's a 16. Athletics is luckily one of my higher ones. Happy.
Alright, so, in the midst of running, you see Serena take a fucking dive, and she trips and falls face first, to which she then manages to recuperate just in time, but she has lost a lot of speed, and that boulder is ever so close to her.
Alright. I'm gonna slow down a little bit just so I can get behind her and give her the push she needs.
Oh no. I need you guys to make a perception check now.
Oh crap. There's a trap, isn't there? Perception. Alright, perception is +4. That is a 17.
17?
Yeah.
You notice there are several holes coming up against the walls that you are running towards. I need you guys to make an acrobatics check in order to avoid these traps to the best of your ability.
Alright, you said, which one?
Acrobatics.
Alright, that is... Alright, that is a +4. That is unnatural 20, yep.
Unnatural 20, alright.
Yeah.
So, as you guys run down this hallway, you hear what looks to be, like small puffs of air as it shoots several arrows across the room. So you take
Hello, motherfucker.
Alright, so you guys take 18 points of piercing damage. You take yours halved because you succeeded. You succeeded your saving throw. And You see Serena, like a fucking champ, several arrows in her body, still going fucking at it. I need you guys both to make one last athletics check.
Oh, crap. Just watch it. It's gonna be my worst one. It's usually what happens. Fuck!
Yep.
I got a 2!
You got a 2? Alright. So. See ya. Alright.
So even with my modifier, that's still a 7. I still get screwed.
Alright. So. Just need to get the numbers all together.
Boulder's so strong, it's not even in the monster manual. This is some Indiana Jones shit.
So, as you guys manage to get towards the end, right before you see what looks to be a ledge that will pretty much be able to duck under it, you guys slide, get into the ledge, but before even so, Alana, as you barely make it, you get knocked in the head by this boulder pretty fucking hard. You take 52 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
As Serena takes half as much.
Okay, and let me see. What was my total hit points? Okay, I am. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I'm in the red now, but
Oh no. Sorry, I'm not there.
You take a pretty hard freaking tumble into this this thing, but you do hear the boulder finally roll off, and you're all clear. You get handed a potion of superior healing. Good job. And you see her kind of a little short of breath, and she begins to pull out some of the arrows that she had taken from earlier. So, that's why morning runs. And she peeks her head over, and she begins to kind of inspect the rest of the way forward. Looks to be a small bridge forward. Should we?
Yeah.
Alright. And you two,
like, is there a lot of blood coming out, or enough to be able to see my silverish red blood?
You are bleeding pretty badly. It's not enough to kill you, but it
might leave me with a concussion.
Yeah, it's a concussion, and the blood is getting in your eyes.
I'm gonna see if I have anything on. Let me see.
She handed you a potion of superior healing.
Okay.
So.
And how many points does that restore? I forget how many.
As per the book. Consulting the book.
Let's see.
It does 8d4 plus 8.
8. Okay. 8d4.
That's why I always keep those.
Yeah. And because I don't have 8d4, I'm just gonna go with the automatic dice roller on this one.
All right.
8.
+5 Band-Aid.
Oh. That restores 32 points.
All right. So the bleeding does stop. Do have a bit of a headache, but you manage to pull through.
Okay. Okay.
You guys, as you pull yourselves out of this small trench and you walk towards what looks to be a bridge, which seems to be up, as the bridge does not seem to have lowered, or it's kind of like a drawbridge. It's only halfway up. There seems to be a rope that's holding it to its position.
Right. And if I pull on the rope, is it sturdy enough, or is it?
No, there's a rope holding it to its position, like it's way out there. It's basically a drawbridge.
Ew.
So it's
Which means I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's being held up about halfway, and there are 2 ropes that are holding it to its position.
All right. And if I were to make a jump.
If you were to make a jump, you would fall to your death.
Ah, shit.
Even you can gather that.
Okay. Oh, wait. I actually have something that I could use. I pull out my quiver of Ilana and my bow, pulling it out, and my 50 feet of hempen rope, which I have in my pocket. And I'm gonna try to make a makeshift rope for us to be able to go through.
Serena stops you at the rope, and she's like, how about we just shoot the bridge down? And you see her pull out her longbow, and she doesn't draw a single arrow. But as she grabs hold of the string, you see, as she pulls back, what looks to be a nature-like arcane arrow, as it is formed as she pulls back on the draw. I'll take right, you take left?
This time I'll take right.
And you guys reposition yourselves. You take right, she takes left.
Alana's on the inside trying to kill my buzz, man. I had this whole little MacGyver thing stuck in my head about what I wanted to do.
It's simple. Okay. Listen. It is a bridge. It is a bridge with 2 strings holding towards the end of it. If you were to shoot them, it would just fall down right in front of you guys.
I know. I just wanted to Assassin's Creed something.
I mean...
Alright.
I swear.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll take right, and I will shoot one of my regular wooden arrows.
Alright, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Alright. Dexterity. Alright. Just making sure. Okay, that was actually a natural 20. The one time I don't want it is the one I get it.
Without a doubt, as you both fire off at the same time, you both strike the rope, and you see what looks to be this heavy drawbridge as it falls, and it goes... It falls right in front of you two.
Alright, and if I were to put my foot on it and, like, tap it, is it completely sturdy, or is it a rickety
It's
bridge?
pretty stable.
Okay. And I tell Serena, let's just rush through it. No stopping. We don't know how well this is going to hold up and how long it's going to hold up.
Fair enough. And then the better part of a minute, you guys managed to walk all the way across without a single problem on this drawbridge. You guys are immediately met with what looks to be a small door. Anybody can walk through it. However, on the door, it does seem to have several sets of languages, and one language that doesn't seem like both of you understand.
Okay. Okay, is it anything that's... Okay, neither of us seem to understand it. Is there any glyph that looks familiar or anything of it? Or is it completely unnatural for us?
It's a strange amalgamation of lettering and words that you are not familiar with.
Oh. Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a small piece of parchment paper and put it on top of this glyph, or put it on top of this writing, and basically artist, what is it called? Basically try to trace it just to see if there's anything that we could find from it. So I'm just going to scribble on top of it, try to get the imprint off of it, and then just put it in my pocket.
As you do, you are immediately kind of nudged a bit by Serena as she's looking behind you.
Okay.
And she kind of leans in. I think there's someone on the other side of the breach.
Okay. Right, let's see. Alana just looks at Serena. Well, how are we going to get back up?
I have no idea. But I do have one. And she draws her bow. And about another minute passes as what looks to be a small, gnomish-looking individual, as he begins to kind of walk across this this bridge. And you see, as he gets closer, he pulls out a couple of daggers, face completely covered. Now, what are you two bozos up to? And you immediately, Alana, are met with a voice that you are very familiar with. This individual used to travel with you. This is Xander Gilthorne.
Zavin?
And he gets a much clearer look at you. Ah, man, I must be getting old. There's two of you, Alana.
Cute.
Oh my god, I miss Zavin so much. And I like have to blink a couple of times. Zavin! And this taller half elf just hugs him.
It's like, oh, whoa, that's a little too strong there. Hey, what are you guys even doing down here? This is one of our travel tunnels for the... Stop.
And she lets. This belongs to the Eclipse Eye?
Yeah. It's one of our tunnels. This is how we smuggle out some of our drugs.
Wait, drugs?
We're a thieves guild. What did you expect?
Oh, okay, well, we need your help. We need to be able to get back on to the surface. And, before we do that, do you know what this says? And
yeah, it's
she
a
says,
thieves'
pointing. That's the thieves' camp?
It's thieves' camp. It's a very, it's basically like the code of thieves. Like, only they can read it. Pretty much only rogues know how to read that language.
Okay.
It's a class-based thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, just unlock this one, and this one, and this one, and also this one. And the door opens.
Mm-mm. Alright, and before Alana can say anything else to Zavin, yeah, had a little run-in with your pet boulder out there.
That's in order to keep the gods out of here. Trust me, we've sent a lot of guys to clean up that area. Anyways, once again, what are you guys doing down here?
We came to investigate some stuff.
Well, investigation? I mean, a lot of people tend to do that, and, well, you remember the boulder.
Yes, I remember the boulder. Never change, Zavin. Never change.
What are you looking for? Who are you looking for?
Well, before I get any further, I'd like to introduce you to Serena. Serena, sorry. Just so I don't seem rude.
Pleasure. Yeah, pleasure meeting your bear.
So you saw Shay out there.
He looked a little scruffy. I thought he was somebody else's dog. I'm amazed I managed to get through there without losing my neck. Or at least becoming somebody's chew toy. Next time, don't let them stay on guard. You know, that's our house. Ours.
Noted. And, I pull Serena to the side, going, he can be trusted. There's no need to worry about him.
Anyways. Whatever you're looking for, you gotta be careful around here. We've got lots of traps. If you need a guide, I'd be more than willing to help, but I think you're a little on demand for what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. I'll get you guys back up to the surface. But, next time, be careful. And also, make sure that you look around a little bit closer. The Eclipse Eye's logo is always around. And, he manages to start, going through the door, and he, shuffles through, and he lets you guys, he indicates for you guys to follow him.
Okay.
You guys spend the next, 30 or 40 minutes, getting back up top, to where you're a little bit closer towards Ventimore, which is the, southeast side of the capital. Alright. Your friends, and, I'll be here.
Thanks, Zavin. Arya's still with me. Is there anything you want to say to her?
I'll say it when I see her.
Alright.
Alright. Good luck, Pals. And, he goes back under the floorboards, and, by the time you guys begin exiting out, you are immediately met with what looks to be a shady looking place of dealings. There's a lot of trading of goods. You can definitely tell that if the Eclipse Eye has their hand in their hand pretty much with the entire underground of Alanon.
Okay.
So, as for the rest of the party, what are you guys up to?
Well, I think we were heading to try and find where Nina was at.
Alright.
Like, I was going to see and roll if we could find Oscar, but...
Oh yeah, should we go get him? I don't know.
Probably.
I just worried Nina's, like, has, like, one of those, like, NPC about to die clocks ticking over her.
Well,
You guys manage with about 20 minutes of looking around. You guys do find Oscar, who's sitting in a bar, kind of sipping at cider, a little steamed.
It's his fourth glass now.
It's his fourth glass of cider.
All right, Churchy, put down the apple juice. We have work to do.
Yeah. Do we now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oscar sort of he steps up from the stool. I assume when you guys came up to him, it was like from behind, and he was looking forward at the bar, and he turns and he sees the rest of the group, and that would have been Braun, Arya, Monda, and
Arana, yes.
Arana.
Rona. Okay. He acknowledges Braun, Arya, and Arona, and he looks over to Monda. He's sort of scratching the back of his head, and he stumbles a tiny bit. Terrible mix of his drunkenness as well as his exhaustion. And he goes, "Look, what I said earlier was really. I'm sorry. All right."
It's fine. Let's just go, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
All right.
And Oscar does not look well, in any sense of the word. He's having a hard time walking, not walking straight, but like keeping pace, and he's constantly like having to get up from being nodding off and all that shit. He's also not in his armor.
Do you need me to carry you?
No. I'm fine. Just let me know where we're going and what we're doing. I'll be.
We're likely going to a fight, so do you have any of your gear with you?
Yeah, I've got the Sunblade. I don't go anywhere without it. And it fits really nicely in this jacket.
Are you comfortable fighting without your armor?
Well, I might get beat up a little more, but as long as I don't think it's going to be lethal.
Are you
Do you
even
think it's
well
gonna get
enough to fight?
I've been in worse conditions.
All right then, so let's get to it.
I guess we're gonna head to Crispus now.
Yep. All right. So you guys start heading off towards Crestpusk. Crestpusk is the inner circle of the capital, and as far as you guys know, there's nobody that stands guard outside of it. However, the giant gates are pretty much shut.
But we know she's inside of Crispus.
Yeah, she's inside of Crestpusk.
Is there anyone of authority in the area?
Not that you can immediately see. It seems like any guard looks like a low-end guard that wouldn't be able to help you anyways. Like,
So it's not someone we could order to open the gate with our badges.
yeah.
Somebody like to tell me what we're doing exactly.
Looking for Nina.
Nina Wayward.
She's being held in somewhere.
Oh. Yeah, that would be important. Do you know where?
Braun just points to the walled-off area of the city known as Crispus.
In there.
And it's like it's walled off, as in there are guards and they've got like a barricade and you can't get through, or what do you?
It's
Those
a
gates.
giant wall. It's a giant circular wall with
Trump built it.
several gates that would allow you to get through, but there's nobody able to open the gates. Not from your guys' position.
Can I inspect the locks on the gates, see how they look?
There are no locks on the gates. It's just whether or not the gates are willing to be open for you guys, which they are currently not.
I mean, I'll just like, can you describe what the gate looks like? Is it like a type that lowers? Is it
it's ones that open like French doors. They're just two
Oscar
separate doors that can be pulled open.
Oscar stumbles over to a guard. Oh, could you tell me when they're gonna open the doors next?
The gates are currently locked off to any of the citizens.
Citizen? Was he saying citizens with the weird accent, or was he saying
citizens?
Okay.
I thought you said Insidious as well.
I thought for a second they've been locked off to anybody in the city since, and then he didn't explain. I was like, since what? But I guess Oscar says, when do they open next?
I don't know.
Do you know why they're closed? They aren't normally, are they?
His eyes kind of shift a bit. They're closed off at the request of the king and queen.
We're here on business on behalf of the king and queen.
Do you have any official documentation proving that?
Oh, pull out the badge of Aldernon.
He sees the badge of Al-Anon, and well, he does now begin to stand up straight. I'm afraid that I still cannot or even in my ability, would not be able to get you into Crespus.
Is there something happening in Crespus?
Once again, like I said, the king and queen had requested that the gates be locked for the time being. I'm sorry, but even I don't know.
Did the gates? Can you describe, like, are the gates anything I could just break down?
No. These things are like 50-foot tall gates.
That's why I was asking. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was just like a 10-foot high gate surrounding like an inner city wall or something.
No, these things are huge.
All right. Can I do a investigation or perception to see if there's anything around the area that I could use to get in, or maybe a sewer that goes under the gates? Like I just walk out of sight of the guards.
Not that you know of.
But there's, like, I can't roll up to see if there's like a sewer or anything that goes under there. Because we know there's sewers in this place.
Due to your lack of knowledge of this city's sewage system, make a investigation check with disadvantage.
All right, make it 2 dice. Son.
Hey,
Anyone
guard.
else want to make the check as well?
How much do you make in a month?
I make plenty. Thank you, fair.
Give me a number.
Son of a bitch.
I make about 100 gold a month. Enough to feed the family.
Oscar pulls out his checkbook and he writes 200 in the slot, and he says, you think you can get the gate open for us?
No. I don't have the... Not only do I not have the political power, I do not have the status in command to open the gates. I am a god. And bribing me could also be considered a serious offense. I am willing to look the other way for now because of the badge of Al-Anon, but that's as far as I'm willing to go.
Let's see Oscar trying to bribe.
Choir boy, come on.
Oscar puts away his checkbook and he grumbles.
All right, Aaron, I got my first roll's a 20, my second roll's a 17. Nat 20, but that doesn't count because it's disadvantaged, so the 17 is the one I have to use.
17.
Arya or Mondo or Oscar want to make a roll for the same?
What are we rolling for? I'm sorry, I spaced out.
Trying to find like a sewer or something that goes.
None of you know the sewage system. You would all be rolling with disadvantage.
Oscar would be rolling with double disadvantage. That, and he was distracted trying to bribe the guard, so.
I rolled a 3, so. How far is that gonna get me? Yay!
Yeah, you guys do not know.
Oh no.
Alright, God, is there someone we can talk to?
All the major commanders are behind the gates. That are trying to currently deal with what's going on in Ignivale. So as far as I know, I can't help
tournament?
you.
I'm guessing he's talking about the tournament in Ignivale.
Yeah, either I can't help you, and none of the major commanders can help you. Only those within Crest Puska are allowed to help you. And since all of them have gone behind the gates, I am assuring you, you will not be able to get through the gates by, well, means. And by this time, Serena and Alana, you guys have returned back to Arvelos.
Okay.
So at this point, Serena is sending out Hermes' message to the rest of the party, informing them that you guys have a possible contact that will be able to help you.
Okay.
So that gets sent to the rest of the party. You receive your messages, and you are informed.
Okay. Awesome. Now, the rest of the party is outside of the city, right?
No, they're
in the
outside of
city.
Crest.
We're in the
Yeah.
Oh, they're outside.
we're in like the center of the city. Yeah.
Okay. But first, I think I should go lie down. As Alana.
Alright.
I think I should go lie down.
Rest up. You've earned it.
And we'll tell him. Oh, and if you see Braun, she pulls out a knife. Just give him this. The fug was surely enough to kill himself with it.
No, not Rexo.
She took it from Raxo's mouth so that he wouldn't kill himself.
But that was just...
when she was actually attacking the pets.
It was giving Roxo a sense of importance and responsibility.
Yeah, that was Raxo's weapon. You've upset Raxo. Now Raxo's crying.
Alright, so the rest of you, all return back to Arvelo's hideout. You trade information. You all become aware of the current situation. It seems like that mysteriously the king and queen have locked themselves within their castle. Not knowing exactly why. You all begin to...
Braun looks to Arya and has one more plan before we... I was going to mention this, but I didn't want to interrupt you with the Lana stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Braun asks Arya if she can just use polymorph to turn both of them into eagles so they can fly over the wall.
She could just lift us with her wings, couldn't she? Monda over there.
Yeah, but she doesn't want to fly during the daytime.
Isn't it night?
Monda tries to avoid flying at most costs, especially now.
Fly every 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, when she's in, like, you know, the private comfort of her own private comfort.
Yeah.
She doesn't fly all willy-nilly for just anybody, you know.
But before we went back,
But
I was going
also-
to ask if Arya could turn Braun and her into birds to fly over the wall.
But also, Monda's not flying right now, because...
Yeah.
Because of the pact of
Secret.
the Raven Queen.
Secrets!
Yeah.
Yay.
But yeah, is that a thing Arya could do? Arya? you've done it before. That's how we got over that tower.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure if that was actually correct. I think it's only one creature.
I think you can cast it up to multiple creatures as long as you maintain concentration. Let me double
Okay.
We just need to get over.
We just need to get over the wall.
And her spell, it's only enough for 2 people.
Oh boy, more.
Well, I
more
could
stuff I gotta pull out.
I could transform myself and Thrawn into eagles or some other large flying creature, and we'd be able to carry you with us.
At this point, Arvello chimes in. I wouldn't do that.
I mean, we were still. I was saying we were doing this before we went back to our velos.
Oh.
All right, fine.
I said.
Ignore me. Whatever Arvello said.
I said you guys are already back. So.
I know
When did
because
that happen? I'm so confused. I thought we were standing outside of the wall, considering
No.
our options.
yeah, we
You
were,
guys-
but then he
you
said we
guys-
were back. He didn't give us the.
I gave you guys the description of you guys received your messages. You all rendezvoused back to Arvello's hideout. That's what I had said.
Oh,
And thus you guys.
so we got
decided
the
to
messages
discuss it.
and we decided it was important enough to go back to Arvello's.
Yes.
Okay.
And so at this point, you guys are within Arvello's hideout, and he says, "I wouldn't do that."
And why would we not do that?
Well, think
What?
about this, Braun. Have you ever seen an airship fly anywhere close to Crestpusk?
We're not turning into airships, we're turning into birds.
Alright.
Yeah, but you're gonna get shot down, buddy.
Then let me say it like this. Have you ever seen a single being that had ever threatened this country try to even so much as go anywhere near Crestpusk magically?
No, I haven't.
And do you want to know why?
Let me guess, some sort of magical MacGuffin that prevents it.
No. Do you know what makes this building this building? Because I designed it that way. I learned from many books within the library to do this. Those walls are ancient. Powerful magic. You would not even so much as get an inch to it before being obliterated by it. Not a single
course we
magical
wouldn't.
air attack has ever been successfully made upon this capital. For that specific reason.
And the walls themselves, they're more than just stone. They'll have warded spells on them.
Precisely.
Well, Velo, how do you recommend we get in?
From below. And
Well, I tried that, but a little voice in my head told me that was impossible.
no, the little voice in your head said, you have no idea about any of the sewage system. You're not competent enough to know that. That's what the little voice in your head says.
Well, what is
Happen
Arvello
to-
saying now?
Arvello, you wouldn't happen to have a guide, would you?
I mean,
Map, perhaps?
I mean, there are some shadowy figures within the capital that might be able to get you there. Not that I know them personally, but
A friend of a friend would have contacted them, obviously.
Well, I think your allies over here would probably might have a few words to say to you. And Alana and Serena, you both had already discussed how you met up with Zavin and how there are underground tunnels around the capital that would be able to get you probably under there at Zavin's behest.
We could possibly use Zavin to our advantage. Hopefully we can just get a hold of him next time without any issue.
Well, he did tell you that you just have to go back. He's waiting for
I
you.
know. I know. I just don't want to go back to the same trap.
You guys came out
Well,
of
maybe you get lucky and
Ventimore.
run over Braun instead.
A what?
I said maybe she'll get lucky and he'll just run over Braun instead.
Aww.
You guys don't have to go through the same trap. There was an area within Ventimore that you came out of.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where he's waiting.
Okay.
Well then, if I may suggest, perhaps returning to your gnomish friend, and if we manage to get through the underground tunnels for the Eclipse Sign, we might be able to find ourselves within Crestpusk. And hopefully we might be able to find your friend, and my friend as well. My friends.
Fine.
Oh, I relate to her what Arvella said about Balthazar and Tiny not being on this plane of existence anymore.
I see. It's very concerning.
People don't just disappear like that, though.
They don't. Which is why it's concerning.
That must be some very powerful magic in order to do this. I thought only gods could do that.
No.
High
Spells
level
like
wizards
plane
are just
shift.
as capable.
There are spells called plane shift that can do that. It's not hard to throw somebody in there. Alright, well, let's get to Crestpusk. And so, you guys gather up your items. You guys begin to prepare. That being said, being aware of the situation at hand and knowing the future that holds, you steel yourselves. You begin to invade Crestpusk in the night. That is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode.
Wait. I still need an out, Aaron.
You'll have an out. Don't worry.
Alright.
Alright. Anyways.
So,
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone that's with us and who's been with us for these past 50 episodes. Like I said, you want to help continue to support this channel, support the Twitch, and support what we will be doing in the near future. There's the Patreon, and of course there is the donation link down below, and the one that pops up every now and again. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully we will see
Thanks,
you
everybody.
all next week. See you next Sunday, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Everyone.
Thanks for
bye.
watching.
It was fun.
Bye.